today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. Throwing to start the drive. Banks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had vision.
He had the opening drive interception. Now he'll try to fix things here on drive number 2. And speaking of the number 2, remember, he also had 2 interceptions in last week's ball game as well. First and 10 here.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The output from Rice in last week's game, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Off play action. Banks rolling to his right.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Counter play with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They'll run on first down. It's Rice, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Looking to throw on second down. Banks. And finding the tight end Hooper.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Back to throw. Banks. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On second down now. It's Rice. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have...
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
To throw from his end zone, Banks.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The Packers at 10-2 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Banks. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, normally on a 3rd down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action. But when you run it as effectively as we've seen them do in this game, yeah, it sets it up pretty well.
Yeah, particularly on this drive, they've been great running the ball. Good setup. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on second down. Banks. Campbell making the catch.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Operating from the gun. Banks. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again. Banks.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's coming off his second interception of the game already. And remember, he was bit by the interception bug last week. He threw 2 there as well. So things trending poorly right now as he starts again here, 1st and 10.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Packers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Banks. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Rice, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Now the Packers get set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense. Throwing to start the drive. Banks.
Quick slant to Watson.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Off play action. Banks on the move to his left. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Back to throw. Banks.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That is certainly one way to...
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Banks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On 1st down, it's Rice. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Banks. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. And this is taken in at the 5. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He got back on track.
Throwing to start the drive. Banks.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
They'll run on first down. Rice. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And complete once again to Watson.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Banks. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He threw the interception on the previous drive, but that only led to 3 points. Defense.
Throwing on first down. Banks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first down, it's Rice. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run on first down. Rice. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Up the middle they go. It's Rice. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Banks. And it's incomplete. Broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st. But this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's Rice.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 8.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chance.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Banks.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Rice. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they're going to speed things up here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jonathan Grenard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. On 1st down, Banks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Banks. He finds Watson. It's caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, it's Rice. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Banks steps away. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Looking to throw. Banks being chased out left.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Banks. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Texans are right back in this football game. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Operating from the gun. Banks. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Van Jefferson from 6 yards away. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. That was quite the call down around the goal line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Banks got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Up the middle they go. Rice. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Touchdown, Packers! Van Jefferson with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
And the Packers extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter,
well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions.
The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They start the drive on the ground with Hill.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau.
To throw on second down. Banks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down. That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Operating from the gun, Banks. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Packers at 11-2 now, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. To throw on 3rd down, Banks. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
So pass interference the call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Banks.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined and coming.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They'll roll him out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Rice
on the move past the 40.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Completes it again to Dobbs.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 60.
And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing on first down. Banks.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Rice. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. On first down, Banks.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Rice, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
To throw on third down, Banks. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. That gain on third down, good for 28.
Oh, that's a big let off there on third down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Rice. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Banks forced out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Banks. Touchdown! A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year as they have taken the lead.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown.
Throwing to start the drive. Banks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Rice, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. On 1st and 10, Banks dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Banks. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Banks. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. Over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And that will be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the team.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. throwing to start the drive. Banks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a carry for Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. On 2nd down now. It's Rice. About 3 yards there to the 27. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Off the bootleg. Banks. He'll buy some time right. It's caught by Hooper. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Austin Hooper. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from... The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To throw on 2nd down. Banks. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Banks. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. The offense on 3rd down, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And quickly they get to the line. Off the bootleg. Banks. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Play action. Banks. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They run it with Jacobs, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. On 3rd down, Banks. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Running is Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Banks. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. Banks. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now